Hello YouTube and welcome to the December 20th, 2017 holiday special edition of my comic book pickups from my local comic book shop. Today is Wednesday, new comic book day, and these are the books that I picked up. So starting off, got SpiderGwen 27, the Phoenix variant. I'm a big collector of SpiderGwen, especially any variant covers, so grabbed that one. Top of the list. I've been hearing really good stuff about Donny Cates writing on Doctor Strange, so I figured I'd pick that up. I need to go back and get... I don't know if this is the second issue that he's been writing or if there's been a lot more, but I'm going to go back and get whatever I can after I read this if I like it. So I'll jump in there and see how that goes. Looks cool, though. And Donny Cates stuff is pretty cool. Continuing Evolution was a very interesting book, so... very wordy book, but interesting nonetheless, so I will continue that by Image. Also, Dark Fang. I really like this book. I don't know. I didn't look at any reviews or anything, so I don't know if everybody else loves it. But I like it a lot. And the cover art is really great on both issues so far. So, Dark Fang 2. Aftershock puts out Backways #1. This looks really cool. And I don't know anything about this book either, other than it looks really cool. And usually, for the most part, I'm not going to say usually, but most Aftershock stuff I tend to enjoy. Like, they put out some pretty cool stuff, in my opinion. So, and this one looks really cool. The only things the Aftershock put out that I didn't really like were, like, the Jimmy's Bastards. I think that was them. The Normals, I didn't really get into. Blood Blister. That was just weird. But either way, continuing with Realm, seeing where that goes. It's very interesting. I don't really know anything to say about it other than it's interesting, but we'll save that for another time. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Got the Dark Knight's Metal #4. Just in case there's new characters or anything. I'm not particularly interested in the story anymore. I'm pretty much over it at this point. I don't think it's very cool. I know that's just my opinion. A lot of people probably don't agree with that, and that's fine. But I'm not seeing anything in here that really captures me. Just seems like a gimmicky Batman crossover. I'm just not into that. I know the Venom crossover or storyline, whatever, event that's going on right now is only 2 issues in, but I do like that, especially, a lot more than the Dark Knight Metal thing. Speaking of gimmicky, but gimmicky on purpose, Quantum and Woody won everything, whatever cover. This series is just fun. It's always silly, and this is a new volume of it, so it's cool. I read about the second printing. It's only going to have 1 copy, so they're definitely playing with all the stereotypes of comic book fandom cover stuff that you can, so that's really cool. But that'll be fun. There's a lot of books in here. So the Hellboy, Krampus, whatever, something I'm not going to be able to pronounce, issue there. I think it's a one-shot, but I don't know. I'm not too big on Hellboy, but I do really like this cover, so I figured I'd pick it up. The paper was so nice on it, too. It's such nice cover paper. Sync, #3. I don't even think I read #2. I definitely read #1, but it's this, so Sync. I got Comic History of the World Comics. India #1. I don't know, it just looked interesting, so I figured I like stuff like that, like history type stuff that explains stuff, so I figured I'd check that out. And speaking of Venom before, I got Venom 159, part 3 of the Venom Incorporated storyline there. It's a pretty cool cover. That's a Venom stuff going on. Some people are Venomed out, I'm not one of them, so. I opted for the regular cover of Generation X, number 85, Legacy number 85, whatever number of this volume that really is. Either way, Got Jubilee on the cover there. I always go for that. So did the lenticular cover, but I just like that one a little more. Okay, so I picked this up. How the Trump Stole Christmas. I won't get political, but I'm not a big Trump fan, so please excuse me if you are. My apologies. But I picked that up. It's the gold cover. I picked it up just basically to sell on eBay, pretty much. I'm gonna hold it for a few days and see how it's doing. And I saw a couple of sales today that were, like in the $40 range. So I was like, if it stays at 40 or goes up to 50 or whatever, I'll sell it. If not, I'll just hang on to it. It looks fun and silly. So, I hate to get political, but like that kind of stuff I think would be cool to have. Just, because in my opinion, like, of the person that we elected, that's definitely something I'd like to look back on, in 50 years or something, and be like, wow, we elected that guy as the president, and they made all this goofy stuff about him. So anyway, sorry if that goes against your politics. I don't mean to make this a political show at all by any means, so hopefully I didn't lose any subscribers due to that. XMen Grand Design, it's a one-shot there. This is really cool. I don't know anything about it other than, I knew it was coming out. I flipped through it a little bit at the shop. It's just really cool looking. It looks like an awesome book. I think it's by the dude that did the Hip Hop Family Tree stuff. It looks like the same artwork. I believe I heard that. So anyway, it's just a nice, big, thick book. It's got some really cool stuff in there. Hopefully everybody who wanted to pick that up got a copy, because that's really cool. Yes, I picked up the Headlopper, and yes, I only got it because it was recalled. So I'm one of those people sometimes, but there's that. So yeah, I don't know why, but this was recalled. All the retailers were asked to destroy it. I didn't say anything to my local shop owner. I just picked it up. So I don't know if he knew or not, but if you're in the shops and you see this one, I would recommend grabbing it. Although it is $6, so hopefully you can get more out of it than that if you plan to sell it. And then Batman 37, picked that up. And then, so that's pretty much it for the new comic books for this week, but I did grab a few other things during the week, so I'll just showcase them here really quick. I got the Paper Girls trade paperback, the first one. It's a cool series. Just thought it'd be fun to pick up. Sex Criminals, the Volume 1 trade paperback. This is a really cool series. Very interesting. I haven't read any of this. We Can Never Go Home. I've heard cool stuff about it, so I was like, figured I'd pick up a trade instead of trying to pick up single issues of it. So there's that. And then kind of the same thing with The Goddamned. I've read an issue here or there, but not much. So I figured I would pick that up and read the trade paperback of that. And then got the Fried Pie variant of Go-Go Power Rangers 4. So this is a really good series if you haven't checked it out. Same thing with the Champions #1. It's a Fried Pie variant. It was very cheap, so I picked it up. I got Redlands because it was insanely cheap. I wasn't planning on following the series anymore. This is 4. 5 came out today and I didn't pick it up. But I grabbed that just because it was very cheap. And then I've been looking everywhere for this, Clue #1, and I never see it. I always see like 2, 3, 4, whatever. So I was excited to see that, so I grabbed that. But basically that is it. I hope everybody has an awesome holiday, and we'll be back. I guess it will be January I don't know. I don't know when the holidays are. Either way, we'll be back at some point. So either see you guys at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please leave a like. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys picked up and stuff like that. And again, I really hope that I didn't offend anyone with saying, that I didn't particularly care for Trump. Just my view. I'm not trying to push it on anybody else. So if you do, that's fine by me. We're all still friends here. Just a personal opinion. But either way, thank you so much for tuning in. And we're at 103 or 4, I think 104 subscribers right now. So I just got to make the giveaway video, which will come up in the next few days, and we'll get that Gasolina #1 graded 9.8 sent out to you. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a safe holiday. Thank you. Bye.